And as luck would have it, had to go shopping down at Winn-Dixie, and Winn-Dixie was down the road. And ran into past master George Thomason, who couldn't be here today because he had a picnic or some anniversary of some friend of his someplace. And we went down and we interviewed him. And it turned out that Dr. Claude, as we affectionately call him, went through and became a master of the lodge. But I've seen his kids grow up. So how long have you been? You went in a year before? Huh? Yeah, about the same time as Gene. 2004, yeah. And as luck would have it, I get a call from a guy who is from this lodge. He says, I ran a guy down in Sears, he says, a Haitian guy. He said, he'd like to be a Mason. I said, oh, that's good. And so he gave me Gene's number. And I called Gene. And I got an education. Because Gene knew English pretty good. But his enunciation of some of those words used to drive me crazy. And I don't think he ever got over the fact that worthy is not pronounced worthy. But his daughter, where's Gene's daughter? Stand up, honey. He came to my house with his daughter. She was only about 3 years old then. Boy, she's grown up. And, because I think Gene will attest to this, almost every time I see Jane, I say, well, how's your daughter? Because you formed that type of relationship. I mean, she was just a cute little kid, little tiny thing there. Didn't want to go too far from daddy at the time. And so I mean, these are little things that you see and you remember and you cherish. And I'm so proud. He's been killed. And when he came, the night he came, I was in the entry way. And I said, oh, wait, the base don't allow colored people. So I said, wait into love. And I'll be in a minute. Once he talked, I said, oh yeah, he's going to be a member of the lot. I flipped out and go for the information. I think you have to know we were the first in the area, probably in the first in Florida.
I always say this is a very special lodge. It's a very small one, but here, quality, not quantity, is the rule. Thank you, past masters. Thank you for your dedication. We can't have a hot mic. Okay. My Master of Ceremonies has just informed me that he has something for our junior warden, Tim Reeder, to come up and talk about. We're going to put him on the spot a little bit. And our senior deacon. These are my senior and junior officers, and they have a little presentation that they would like to make. They came up with an idea, and they put it to fruition. And we really hope, this is a total surprise. The person who's going to get this has no clue. And we love it that way. Like I said, emotional. So, Tim, would you please tell us a little bit about how it got here? Thank you.
Well, the idea came up between Harold and I on how could we raise more funds for Veritas. And Harold and I got to talking, and we came up with the idea of pens and t-shirts, and Harold designed the logo for the anniversary. Plus, he has rebranded the lodge through pamphlets and new logos. But we wanted to do something very, very special for one particular person in this lodge. Tom Elliott, could you step up here, please? We decided in order to raise additional funds for the lodge, every lodge, as we know, has a special coin. So we decided to create an anniversary coin for Veritas Lodge. But what's beautiful about this coin is the anniversary logo is on the front, but we have our founding father on the back of this coin, and it's Tom's photo. So we would like to say thank you for all your hard work. Show it around, folks. And they are available up at the table.
Dan?
We have an hour left.
Tell him to do this. He's done a good job.
Dan, don't start to sweat. Just come on up here, brother. Dan is the president of the Southwest Florida Masters and Wardens, and he has something very special he wants to do tonight that we all wanted to do. And at our last meeting, which was at the Grand Lodge in Florida, I won't steal your show. You take care of it.
Good afternoon. As you said, I'm Dan Akert. I'm the president of Masters and Wardens of the 28th and 29th District. And at our last meeting, and some meetings prior, from what I found, in the history of the Masters and Wardens, at one point we used to have Master Mason of the Year. Well, we all voted unanimously to bring that back, and it is with my honor and pleasure to present the Master Mason of the Year for 2014 to Right Worshipful Edgar F. Lanham II. Sir, I'm just going to say something real quick, and I'm trying to speak up. For people that know me, this is...
Speak up.
Yeah, speak up.
I can't hear you right now.
Yeah. He has been a cornerstone of the Masonic community in the 28th and 29th District way before I became a Mason. I'm not saying he has helped every lodge in this district, and then some in this, I could just keep going. A couple personal experiences. When I first became a Mason, I'm from Lehigh Acres. He came out and everybody told me who Ed was, and I've got better. I have a problem with, I just get nervous, and he told me just to relax and speak up. There was my first fellowcraft degree, and he sat right next to me and helped me with it. Whenever I have questions, I could just go on, but all I say is congratulations, and it's definitely our pleasure.
I just finished making a comment about Right Worshipful Tom getting up here a minute ago and saying only 2 words. He was speechless when he got that coin, and now I know exactly how he feels. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, this will be short for sure. This is a beautiful plaque. Come up and see me afterwards and take a look at it. I haven't seen a plaque this pretty before, ever. This affects me deeply, and I just thank everyone for it. Thank you very, very much.
Do we have any more surprises? Worshipful Bill Horatio.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have here a certificate of appreciation. It's hereby granted to VERITAS Lodge 396 for your generous and continuous support to the Candlelighters of Southwest Florida. These are children that are born with cancerous disease, and VERITAS has always donated to these children. Worshipful Master. Is anybody here from Cyprus? Any horses? Would you come forward, sir? We also have a certificate of appreciation hereby granted to Cyprus Lodge 295 for your generous and continuous support to the Candlelighters. Please take this to your lodge with our greatest appreciation. Thank you.
I take this opportunity and I'd like to present you with this poem to put in your large room.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's true. She's going too fast.
Okay, here comes the jokes. No, I'm just kidding. One of the things that was not given, and actually, no, not. Where is? He's in the back. He's in the back. You want me to do it? Okay. Well, one of the things that we like to do is give this cup to Right Worshipful Tom Elliott. Isn't that nice? We didn't give it to him a little earlier, so here you go, sir. Yes, yes, definitely not this handsome guy. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
We're pretty close to the end of this program, but for those of you who would like to know what is on that plaque that was just presented to Worshipful Bill. If I could see it, I'll read it. But these are the same plaques that are on the desk and go along with a donation to our scholarship fund. If it's not ornamental, it is not ornamental. The cost is not great. These are things far more useful, yet truly I state that all of my possessions, money can't compare to the white leather apron that all Masons wear. As a young lad, I wondered just what it might all mean. When Dad hustled around and so much time was spent in shaving and dressing and looking just right. Until Mother would say, "It's Masons tonight." Sometimes Mother would say, "Dad, what makes you do?" You see the named things each night of the year? And Dad would say, "Yes, I know, my dear. Each time I see the same thing, it is true. Though they're old, they always seem new. For each hand that I clasp, each friend that I greet, see me just a little closer each time that we meet." Years later, I stood at the same door with the good men in their true who had entered before, kneeled at the altar, and there I was taught that virtue and honor can never be bought. That virtue and honor, and there I was taught that virtue and honor can never be bought. That there on the level men must abide, that wealth and position is all cast aside. So honor the lambskin, and may it remain forever untarnished and free from all stain. So that when we are called to the grand architect's love, we will meet him up there in the grand lodge above. Do we have any more surprises? I guess we know. I'd just like to thank you again from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of the hearts of all our brothers and friends, and I'm sure everyone feels this way, for being here, for helping us celebrate this 50th anniversary of VERITAS Lodge, to honor our past masters, to honor our worshipful master and so much, our right worshipful master Tom Elliott, for all he's done to make this lodge stay afloat, for starting it, for following it through, for the past masters, for helping that all work. And thank you so much, everybody, for pitching in, contributing. It's been wonderful. Thank you to all the officers. Thank you to the officers of the other lodges, the members of the other lodges, all of our worshippers here, because there are many, and God bless you.
And just one more bit of thanks before we leave. Would everybody please thank my Master of Ceremonies for doing such a wonderful job this afternoon. So thank you for coming down. We hope that you enjoyed these couple of hours. You can still stay. We're still debating what we're doing with the meals. What are we doing with them?